Are you in need of a fresh, new, fabulous look? Do you have an event planned? Now is the time to contact me, Gigi. By the time you leave, you'll not only be looking good, but feeling even better. So wait no more and schedule a makeover with me, Gigi, today. It's time to get beautified, girlfriend. Treat yourself. You deserve it.
ManDeleon, Straight with No Chaser, is sponsored by theloveradio.com. No chaser. I'ma give it to you straight with no chaser. Next on ManDeleon, Straight with No Chaser, join me as I talk to Jamilla and Christine from the Big Gurl Talk as we discuss why is it so hard to find Mr. or Mrs. Right. Next on ManDeleon, Straight with No Chaser. Hey, what's going on? It's the Al Capone of the microphone, the one and only ManDeleon, and I want to welcome you to ManDeleon, Straight with No Chaser. And today I got some special guests. Man, we just gonna get right to it. You see who they are. You just seen the little promo. We got the lovely Miss Christine and Jamilla representing Big Gurl Talk.
Hello. How you doing? What's going on?
I'm good. Welcome to, ManDeleon, Straight with No Chaser. I don't know what took so long, but thank y'all for coming by.
We here. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, definitely. So, real quick, like, we're gonna talk about this subject, but and I know y'all might not be expecting this, but and when I say just a little bit of background, I'm just gonna say your current status based on what we're talking about right now. Okay. So when I say your current status as to, we talking about, why is it so, hard to find, Mr. or Mrs. Right. So, before we start, we want to let people know, like, are you dating? Are you single? Are you married? Whatever. Just that part right there. And then we'll kind of go from there.
Right now, I'm Christine, by the way. So I'm single as a dollar bill looking. That's basically it.
Okay.
I'm Jamilla. I'm definitely single.
Okay.
Definitely ready to mingle.
Okay.
I'm ready.
See, now that right there already make y'all experts on the subject.
I
know. I'm just saying, right? Because and this ain't nothing like I just created. This is like an old time conversation that's been had over and over, right? And then and then some people think they got the answer. Some people, whatever, or some people get lucky. Some people, bring it upon themselves. Sometimes they be the reason.
True.
Sometimes you gotta look in the mirror and go, "Hey, man, I know my attitude be funky sometimes, but you should put up with me or something." And folks will be like, "Listen, man," and people be having the whole another idea what that supposed to mean. So
for real, you own it now. You own it.
What's up, Gigi? We got the lovely Gigi stopped in. What's up? That's my beautiful queen right there. Look, I've been blessed, and then she's saying what's up to you, lovely ladies, also.
What's beautiful?
Look at it. And she just goes like I said, some of us just get lucky,
Hey.
Hey, but saying that, we done known each other for a good minute, and y'all know when I was out there in them streets and it wasn't looking good for me. I probably wasn't even looking that good either. I was probably looking like, I needed some help. Like,
I just remember her hair catching on fire. That's all I remember.
Uh-oh.
So listen, like I say,
for another
like I
time.
say, look, and you know what? And I thought this was gonna come up the last time we talked. Hey, so for look, it's funny, and you know what's funny? I ain't really talked to that person again, but I mean, but now, mind you, we talking about I was single, but I wasn't trying to holler at that chick. I was just somebody that she said she wrote blogs or whatever, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And she did something. I was like, hey, well, come check out this show I'm doing. Whatever, and you can talk about it or whatnot. But I'm sure when she left there, the last thing she was thinking about was writing some story or a blog.
Don't remember. We was at a taping with Racine.
You don't remember?
And the girl came to the
taping. Wait. Yes.
I'm gonna let y'all tell it first.
I vaguely remember, but I do remember.
The girl came to the taping. First of all, she was acting funky. So
yeah, she was funny type. She was funny type. Like I said, I wasn't trying to holler at the chick, but she was one of them tall chicks, had a little fake, whatever.
Right.
Was it a ponytail?
No.
Listen, I don't know. She had that, that nice whatever.
Okay.
Look, and I met her from where I worked at, because I used to work at the like I had a bunch of jobs, but I used to work at the it was the Armory, like over there, like off Glenwood. It was like the military, it was like a reservist center or something. Like, if like I ain't even know was there, but it was like off in the cut. But she was actually like in the military. So, but she was, I met her there. So I was just like, hey, I'll be doing this thing, maybe taping the show, whatnot. I invited her out. And as Jamilla was saying, we were sitting in the, how you be having the little candles on the table.
Yeah. I remember that. I remember it.
Right? And so, she was up there trying to be cute. She had that little long, whatever. That little long synthetic, because that synthetic smell, what that synthetic smell like when it burns. And she was, I don't know, she was doing something, and that flame caught her hair.
Oh my God. I remember that.
Damn, like, boy, I was over there killing myself.
And she was already acting extra because it was upstairs. Like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It was upstairs. Because we was up there on Martin Luther King, like the little restaurant of time.
In a little rooftop place. Yep.
Good times. Good times.
Man.
So but look, I knew that was gonna come up. So hey, we could definitely. But look,
I completely forgot about that.
But see that's so funny, because that's every time I see you, I'll be thinking at it like, they gonna talk about that, because everybody had a ball. I was like, look, that ain't my chick.
Who can never let that slide? Never.
I miss him.
Who can never let that slide? And Facebook won't either. They keep reminding me every year.
Every time you see the picture, like, oh yeah, that was back when we were dating with the chick hair caught on fire.
Yep. A mess.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. I ain't never talked to that chick again. I just.
But thank God.
Oh my God.
Hey, look, y'all got some fans in here already. My man said, hello, how y'all think, how y'all doing, thick thighs?
What is happening, Terrence?
That's my man. That's my man from the crib, man. He be doing this thing. He'll think him himself, shoot.
Okay.
I'm done.
but for real, like I say, man, tonight we talking about, why is it so hard, to find that Mr. or Mrs. Right, and being that y'all out here in the game right now, like, I know it's crazy, like, I mean, I know it's
go first. Shall I go first?
It's more than crazy. Yeah, you go first, because it's more than crazy.
It's more than crazy. I say this all the time, that the dating pool nowadays got piss in it. I swear to God. Because I don't know what it is. There's no quality. There's no honesty. Everybody got an altered motive. Hello. But no one is just genuine nowadays. They always got something up their sleeve. And you try to, like you said earlier, you try to check yourself to make sure that you're not the problem. You know what I'm saying? And half of the time, I know I'm not a perfect person, but of course, I'm willing to change or compromise.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just ain't nothing out here to compromise with. To be completely honest,
I don't mind meeting your representative. I don't mind because, of course, you want to be the best you on the first time you meet somebody. But I don't want you to keep up a facade. Like, don't tell me something that you can't deliver.
True.
Don't try to woo me and you can't take me nowhere or do nothing. And I'm not that materialistic type person. But if you're over promising, then I'm looking for that. So, and then you get into the slump where people are just not who they say they are.
Right.
So I don't like that. I like to be genuine. I like to be who I am, and I like what I like.
But that just sound like you meeting the wrong person off the rip.
I
mean, I get that. Like, I mean, like, like it's like entertainment to some folks, right?
Huh? He said everybody pee in the pool for real.
Hey, but it's like you automatically, man. You know what? It's funny. Like me and my wife was having a conversation earlier about the stuff we put out there and the type of energy we put out there, right? And it was because we seen something. We seen somebody talking, on this video, and it was just kind of struck home because like a lot of times we say stuff without realizing that we really putting those things out there, and it's kind of like when you say be careful what you wish for, you just might get it, right. So you be like, man, I wish some people just leave me alone. All right.
Right.
Leave me all alone. You're like, well, I don't know why I can't find no damn body.
Yeah.
Right. In the atmosphere. I definitely believe that too.
So you gotta be very watch what you say,
you got to be very specific these days. Sometimes we're just praying for a man, but I want my man.
Right.
I don't want nobody else's, just any old something. And I need somebody with some goals and aspirations. I mean, are you done? Like, I feel like in life, we should still be aspiring to do other stuff.
Right.
How you complacent right now? You don't even know. How long you gonna live.
I want somebody that I can actually build with. I mean, you don't have to be 100% established because, of course, I'm looking for a partner, a life partner, somebody I can build my empire with. But at the same time, you gotta aspire to do something. Like I'm 39 years old. I don't want no rapper.
Please.
I don't want nobody still out here trying to go to open mics. Trying to get their freestyle.
He's still inspiring.
I know.
Quit.
Because at this point, you need to be the producer. You need to be somewhere on the other side.
Be a ghostwriter. You can be a ghostwriter.
It's over.
Yeah, but don't do that.
Come on.
And I'm not a materialistic person.
Okay. So how about this? What if he's still feeling like that, but he really do got a good job, a nice house, and he take care of his stuff, but he just kind of as a hobby, he still got that, but he established though. Not like because when you say that, you automatically think of this dude like he borrowing your car while you at work. You know what I mean?
That's over.
That's big over.
I can't take care of nobody else.
I'm gonna drop you off at work. I'm gonna go look for this job.
No.
Really, I'm at home with my homie. Me and my dude.
No, yeah. Ain't no more selling plasma.
Smoking L's,
selling blood.
Playing Madden.
No, you walking around here weak as spring water. Meanwhile, I'm working 8 hours on my job. No.
And then come home and want some attention.
Ain't no more of that. No.
They weak as spring water. They'll sold all their blood.
So all your plasma. No.
Y'all know them dudes? Y'all know them dudes?
Have something going for yourself, like for real.
It'll never be another day that you late picking me up from work. No. That's not gonna happen. No more alpha.
No,
they don't even have a good excuses.
Oh,
just
give me some of the excuses they used to give you. I'm just curious. I'm just
curious. Listen,
I was asleep.
Traffic was the big one. If you knew I got off at 5, your ass supposed to be leaving at 3:30.
Oh, sit out there and wait on me. Why am I waiting on you to come get me from work?
Man, please.
In my car.
Please.
Over with.
That's been
and
over
that's
with.
what we still running up against. I'm 46 years old.
What?
Even in my era.
Oh.
Don't. Even in my era, we still running up against the same BS.
Yeah.
Because people don't want to be who they are. Okay. I love people right where they are. And either I'm going to F with you or I'm not. Right? So you don't have to pretend with me.
That's so true.
But you know what? A lot of people don't realize that. You know why? Because so many times, you got to think. So many times people be out here playing characters with everybody. So they don't recognize when, if they don't recognize when they meet a real one.
That's true.
Like they say, real recognize real, right?
Right.
So a lot of times you be meeting a dude, you know, like something ain't right, but you'll go along with it because it's been a minute. Like I need some entertainment, So you be playing and he be playing because you're gonna play around a little bit because you ain't been playing in a minute. So
you know what? That's some real. That is something real right there. We definitely entertain stuff that we know we ain't got no business entertaining. And then now I'm mad at you because you ain't no real, because you ain't what I want. But I mean,
all along. You knew all along. Like you see the red flag, but you was like, well, maybe I'm wrong. You seen the red flag. You was like,
all of the entire red flag.
I ain't got nothing in a minute. So, and then you sell yourself short. And then don't be what it be. And then you be mad at him and yourself.
Exactly.
And then you mad at the next 2 or 3 other dudes. Cause
we like you said, we sell ourselves short. Like I know somebody said earlier, you got to know your worth. And it took me a long time to realize.
What's up, Chuck?
I'm a good catch.
Right.
And so that's what I'm leaning into in my dating lifestyle now, because like when I do see something, I'm just like, stay away from me, please, Satan.
Yeah, because no.
When you see something like what? Oh, you mean when you see something, like what you mean?
Like any type of red flag, like
red flag. Okay.
Consistencies. You know what I'm saying? You can't even hold a conversation.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I'm not in high school anymore. I'm not about to breathe on the phone with you. Right. If you're not talking to me, I got to go. I got stuff to do. And I'm not about to text you all day because I work. And when I'm not working, I'm working on my own stuff. So if you cannot contribute, I can't entertain nothing else. I'm sorry.
Man, it sounds like
whatever.
Where y'all be at? Where y'all be meeting these dudes at the gas station?
Oh my God. Listen, it was a period of time in my life, ManDeleon. I met every dude at a BP. It wasn't a QT, it wasn't a race, it was BP. And it was always bullshit. Can I feel something?
It is what it's.
I've been dropping some.
I know, right? I should have asked them out, saying letters and carrying on. Okay, so we good. We free.
All right. Okay. But no, it was gas station shawty. That was me. I'm talking about every time I went to the gas station, I could be looking like who did it, what, and why. It was always somebody in my head. Hey, shawty. Hey, mom. How you doing? Shut up. Leave me alone. I'm just trying to get some gas.
Look, listen. Was it chilly? Was it cuffing season? You know what? Was it?
It didn't.
You know how they say. You know how they be saying they be trying to find something soft and warm. You know they be.
I'm out of commission, because if that's what you're looking for, you still gonna be hungry.
Right? Because if you ain't sweating me in the summer, don't be trying to cuddle up in the winter.
I know. Come on.
I'm big. Big Gurl Talk. You don't have to sweat with me to cuddle in the winter now. They just is what it is.
Look, don't be trying to cuddle in the winter if you can't sweat with me in the summer.
Exactly. Exactly. Ain't no,
But you know what? I keep losing all faith in men because I just recently, not 2 weeks ago, went to get my oil changed.
My God. Yes.
Just went to go get my oil changed. I was minding my business.
Business was hers, and she was
minding. I needed my tag changed on the back of the car. Dude stepped up. Oh, I'll change it for you. He was another customer in the building. I'll change it for you, no problem. Okay, cool. I was delighted because I didn't have the tools to do it. He changed the tag, gave me his card because he do pressure washing. But you handed me the card with the same hand that your ring on. So I saw the ring.
He's like, but it's my business card.
Right. Yeah.
It's his business.
So I texted him. I texted him on the business number. Thank you so much for changing my tag. I really appreciate it. If I need your business, I'll let you know. You text me back. Now you starting a whole conversation. Sir,
you're married.
Didn't I see a ring on your finger? Oh, yeah, but I can have friends.
Nope, not this one.
Why you text that man, thank you?
Because I needed to try him.
And you found out.
And I found no.
And then why you mad at him? Because he was. Why you mad at him? Because he was the snake that you thought he was.
I'm not mad at him at all. I told it took him a long time to confess, but he finally told me, "Yeah, I am, but I can have friends because she doing what she want to do." Sir, I ain't into that hurt.
And see, that's another thing. You find a lot of quote unquote relationships like that, or people already in relationships that say, you know what? I'm married, but I do my own thing. She do her own thing, blah, blah. Why are you still in that relationship? What is it? Is it just convenient?
Just let it go.
Just let it go because I'm not about to be in no throuple. I'm not polygamous. So
I don't need no sister wife.
I don't need no sister wife because if you're done with that person, be done with that person.
It's all
hey, Gigi, hold up. No, my man Chuck said, did he actually start the conversation?
He did.
What'd he say?
Oh no!
Let me change. So what I'm saying, so he was ear hustling, right? So was he like ear hustling? He was ear hustling your conversation to know that you needed help, right?
He was already doing that, and then was already kind of flirting while he was changing the tag. I'm trying to because I know I saw a ring, and I'm like,
okay, I want to give me an example. I want to hear the lyrics. Like I'm just kidding. You know, you say he was flirting. I want to know if there was like if I took it as flirting too.
He already ear hustled his way through the whole conversation. The whole time I was sitting there getting the oil change, I was on the phone with somebody else. Okay. So I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go to South Carolina getting this oil change, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I need to switch my tag out before I leave because I'm switching the tag from South Carolina to Georgia, da-da-da-da-da. So after he gets his oil change, he got his change first. Oh, I'll go ahead and switch your tag out for you. So while he's switching the tag out, you about to get on the road now. You got a little time for a little, quick little drink or whatever. Why? For what? Because I'm looking at your ring. So that's when when I left, I texted him and was like, thank you for switching out my tag. He didn't admit to being married right then. And of course, it looked like a wedding ring, but it didn't kind of. Anyway, you know how that goes. But... So that's why I had to call and confirm. And he was like, well, I text and confirm. So he finally called me. He was like, yes, giving me a different number. He was like, I like to separate my business from my No, we're not finna do that. He was like, I got a wife, but she do her own thing. I caught her doing this, sir. You're not about to put me in none of that drama. I don't want that. You hurt and I can't help you.
You hurt and you trying to hurt her, not with me.
Because you're not gonna run up on me as your wife.
Now you know I'm about to keep it 100, right? Because I'm about to keep it 100. So now listen. Now you remember, I didn't even know nothing about this, right?
Right.
Just earlier in our conversation, I said, man, sometimes you see the red flag and you'll be like, you know what? Let me just check anyway.
Yep. And then
And you done had a whole conversation with this dude about his wife and what she ain't gonna do, and you just like, I don't know, but you still talking to this dude. And finally he gonna say a few things, now you giggling, and you know what? All right, well, I know he got a situation, but but he funny though.
But
you know,
this
I know he got a situation, but I was able to call. I couldn't reach nobody else to come change my tire when I was stuck on the street, and I got his car.
So in this scenario,
it didn't go that far.
It didn't go that far.
Once he admitted to having his wife, and the fact
over.
that he was talking to me because he done caught her doing some stuff, yeah, that conversation was a wrap. Because he was like, yeah, we can still be friends. We can go out and have a drink. And no. I don't want nobody's married man. It's a no. Because if I'm talking to a married man, hell, I'm gonna left myself. I'm gonna cut myself off from finding who I need to find.
Exactly.
My man Chuck said he was already in the conversation, so he gave you his car. You know, he gave you his car. He was like, "Shoot, let me give you my car." You know.
No, I don't need no pressure wash from you and nobody else.
Maybe he thought you was pressure and he could wipe you down or something. You know?
Nah, I'm good.
But that's the kind of stuff that we deal with. I deal with the fuck boy, and then if I'm not trying to holler or if I'm not trying to entertain us, or I'm all kind of bitches and whatnot, or you stuck up. No.
So what you mean? When you say you deal with that, what you mean when you said that? You deal like how you come across them cats? Like how is it that?
Look, you tell me, because I could just literally be in the world minding my business.
Okay. So listen, let me say something.
Prime example. The last dude that I met, where was I? I think I was at a lounge or something like that. And it was at was it backstage? It was the security. Look, security. It was one of the security guys.
You was on that Gabi.
We went to a Halloween party at backstage. One of the security guys or whatever hollered at me or whatever. He was like, "Oh, you look nice or whatever." I was like, "Thank you." I was a little bumblebee. I was a cute little plus size bumblebee.
You come up in there buzzing all.
You hold on. Okay, so he tried to holler at me or whatever, and I asked him straight up. I said, "So how single are you?" I don't even ask nobody, "Are you single?" I asked, "How single are you?" Or does anybody else outside of me think you in a relationship?
Exactly.
So he says, "You know what? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I do got a wife, but I'm trying to holler at, no, thank you. I got to go."
Hey, so listen, let me ask you, now, even though it's wrong, right? Even though it's 100% wrong, it's because some people that respect this. So I'm asking. So you don't respect that he was being 100 with you, like, yo, I got a wife. Because dudes what they be doing, they giving you a choice right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And I appreciate it.
Right now, I got a little something situation. And of course, a lot of times they be like, okay. And then they kick that little Willy Bobo, like, hey, we ain't happy, we ain't been together. They all got that, and we together for the kids. We just one of those.
With all that, man.
Right. We sleep in separate rooms.
Yeah.
Y'all under the same roof.
About to get divorced, But what I'm saying, they give you that option. Then a lot of chicks be sticking around. They actually get to know the dude. Because see, the whole point, you conversate. Once they tell you, if you keep conversating with that person after that time you said that so I don't care if it's the simplest thing. After you have that second conversation, when you're aware of the situation, you build in a relationship.
That's
whether
true.
You know it or not.
That's true.
Right? Because you build in a relationship in a sense that y'all talking, you can conversate. That person feel comfortable. Now I'm telling you my problems. You somebody I could talk to, right? Because you listen to my problems with her.
You're gonna have to hit my consultation line because I can't do this for free no more. My consultation line. And
he be like, look, he'll pay the cost. Look, that's what it takes. What bill you need paid? See?
It's a free consultation, and you can take my class for 3 months. Because I can't do it. It ain't nothing personal. This about business right now. I can't do it.
Right.
It's don't when you I don't know how it feels to say I got a wife, but what? But what?
That shouldn't even be that word shouldn't even be
there. But what? And why is you even considering conversations outside of your marriage like that? I don't understand. This is why men and women can't be friends like that no more, because men. So women cross the line too, but men definitely cross the line. When you marry and you done vow to somebody to be with them, if you don't want to be with them anymore, you need to let that go.
For real.
I don't understand how you could bring somebody else into that world. I just don't get it.
Because people be out here foul. Real quick, my man Chuck said sometimes the man doesn't be happy, within their relationship, and they just be looking for a good friend.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You better find your friend in Jesus. I'm not your friend.
I can't get with it.
Because what if we start being friends and I don't start falling for you, but you got a whole relationship and you still ain't leaving this woman? I'm a little stupid as hell. No, thank you.
I can't get with that.
So my man Tori said, I'm curious to know, as a woman, what are you bringing to a potential relationship?
Me personally, I'm bringing the certainty of what kind of person I am. I'm a hard worker. Look, I'm very creative. I produce. So anything that I can put my hands on is going to turn into something. So that's what I'm bringing to the table. I'm making somebody's life better. I'm adding to.
Most definitely. And I'm going to say I've been married before, so I can understand the role of a wife. And I'm telling you that I'm not saying my marriage was bad, but it taught me something. Mm-hmm. It taught me how to be, how to share my time and how to make my man the king of wherever we are. Mm-hmm. And we ain't gonna be in the projects now, but we could be anywhere, but you're gonna be the king of wherever we are. And I know how to let a man be a man. I know how to be in my soft girl era and still be a boss. I can do that. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying I'll never demasculate a man. Never in front of anybody would I do that. So what I'm saying is you got to get to know me to know what I bring to the table. Sure. But if you're already in a situation, there's no way you can get to know who I am. For what? Because once you finish with that situation, now I don't trust you. So why are you coming over here?
Right. Because if you done left that situation, now you're in a situation with me, you mad at me, now you finding another friend. What?
Yeah, no.
And you know what? And that just kind of go back to something I used to hear a lot, and then I used to say it because I used to hear it. But like that saying, you can't be a nickel looking for a dime. Like just like he's saying, like what you bring, like you out here, you got all these high expectations of what somebody's supposed to be, and then and then you like, but like y'all say, but like like Christine, I gotta tell you, when you answer that last question. I could have sworn you was on a job interview. I thought you was somebody. You was like, I'm a hard worker. I produce.
I'm gonna run it down because, like you said, you do not know what kind of person you running into. So I'm gonna let you know what kind of person I am.
Right. But
it is what
the whole thing is right. But you know what? But this is it though, right? This is like my dad used to say, right? Don't listen what a person say, watch what they do.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. Like your mouth can say anything, you can tell me anything you want,
right?
Watch what a person do. And that only comes within time. But I'm gonna say this about YouTube. And it just seems like, and I'm only going by the conversations that we having. Like it's like y'all expected to run into the, because I haven't heard one conversation about you ran into a dude that wasn't married or had a girl on the side of, like, y'all don't run into single dudes.
For real, I know I don't.
The only ones that I've had are the ones that and hell, I don't even know if they were single, but the ones I was in a relationship with are the only ones I can count. That's it. Like every time I run into somebody, and even being on dating sites.
Right.
Like being on a dating site, you're on here to meet somebody to date. You shouldn't be on here if you married. You shouldn't be on here if you already in a relationship. what the hell are you gonna do with me? And you got somebody else taking up all your time. The hell you lying with me for? So those are the frustrations and those are the things that we are running into. So then you finally get to the point where you like, fuck it. Like if he come, he come. Right now, I got to get my paper up and get my business going.
Literally, that's why I'm.
And I don't want to be like that because I do want to be with somebody. I'm not desperate to be with nobody, but I do want to share my time with somebody.
I don't understand his question.
He said, "I understand your take on marriage, but if a man is single and working two or three jobs, I don't know what the rest is."
Okay, okay. So something missing in the question.
Well, I guess he was saying maybe he was responding to something was said earlier, like like a
like it's okay. So
it's
not.
Okay. Like, y'all stands on that, like the dude's being married or not. But like, okay, well, what if a dude
is single with two or three? I can respect it because you're working on yourself.
You have to. So if you're single working 2 or 3 jobs, you must be working towards something. You got a goal in mind. The reason why you're working yourself to death. So again, you don't have time for me. If you can work your time in, or if you're at a point in your life where you're ready to be with somebody, why are you working 2 and 3 jobs?
That's why I come in it.
You working 2 or 3 jobs to occupy your time or to get to your goal.
Right.
But if we're just starting out and meeting each other and we go on our initial meet and greet and you say, yeah, I got 3 jobs and I'm working, 1 overnight, 1 part-time, 1 I do this.
You about to leave to go to work now. You about to leave to go to work now.
But you know what? I'm gonna still, like, if that was me, let's just say, if that was me, I'm gonna still be that dude until you show me something that I need to not be that dude. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to give people time because, like, I don't know you. Like, you know what I mean?
And then
I'm about to change my life for you. You know, I'm about to change my life for you, and I haven't. But in the same token, you can meet somebody and you could be intrigued with them, and then you could be like, "Hey, I'm interested." You got to give people time to realize that this might be something I might want to, make time for. But if you're busy like that, listen, because
make time.
Just like anything, when you really want to deal with somebody, you make time.
That's true.
Look, you as a woman, you done got that call. Dude call you 1 or 2 in the morning. Look, man, I'm asleep. Whatever. What the fuck you call? Oh, you don't answer at all. That other dude call. You turn over, see that call. You wake up. Nah, I wouldn't sleep. I might have dozed out a little bit.
ManDeleon, leave us alone.
Right? I used to do that. Look. Because I'd be like, oh, I'm about to cook this fish and these grits and everything. Oh, I'm on the way. I'm going to leave the door unlocked and everything. You about to round the corner, right? But I'm saying, there's that dude and there's this dude, right? So what I'm saying is, it's times when you meet people where, you know what, you will make time for that. But when you really want to deal with somebody, is my point, you make time for people that you want to deal with. Sure. So sometimes, once again, those red flags be there too, because you be trying to fill in somebody, and it's just like they ain't never got time for you. Well, then they just ain't. Well, you all not had time for them because you sitting around there waiting around for something that ain't real. You see what I'm saying?
I've been in situations to where I had to quote unquote make time for people, or what I'm saying, just to be available for somebody. But I can get that. But that person made me feel like I had to make time. So I think that's the main point. Like when you getting to know somebody, even if they got them 15 million jobs up front, if I'm digging you and I feel a vibe or whatever, then of course let's talk about how we can actually make time for one another. Exactly. Let's communicate. Exactly. And a lot of relationships, whether it be professional, private, whatever, lack of communication is the enemy, basically.
Right.
It's the main reason why stuff ain't working.
Right.
And see, and like I say, like I want to, like a lot of times I say I got lucky, but I made sacrifices, and then also not did I only make sacrifices, I changed my thinking a little bit, you know, and I took a chance. Like I just took a chance, like, you know, I was just like, I now mind you, I had friends or people that I knew, like, but that don't necessarily, when I say I have friends, I mean, like, not that somebody I dealt with all the time or something like that, but, you know, you just have people you kind of conversate with from time to time, whatever, whatnot. Not that we was, you know, hooking up, or it was just like whatever. But when I met her, it just felt different enough to go. Now, mind you, we hadn't really been on anything or nothing. We just had good conversation. And as Christine, you were saying earlier, I was at that time where I was talking to chicks, I would no good conversation. We couldn't hold no conversation.
Right.
Because like her mentality wasn't there. When she was talking, she was impressed by dumb stuff, and I wouldn't, you know, like, you know, and I needed somebody that wasn't impressed by that simple stuff and was kind of lived a little bit and was kind of, you know, so you got to meet somebody kind of on your level.
Right.
Like, whatever level that is, whatever you on, you got to meet somebody what you on. And that's like the biggest thing, and you won't know that, you know, at first, you know what I'm saying? But the conversation was there. We're like, hey man, we like some of the same things that normally if I told somebody that I like that, they look at me like it's stupid or it's old or whatever.
Right. For real.
Right? So when you find somebody that kind of like the little quirky things that you like, now you already got a common bond. And like I said, and that was something I found out early on, and you know, we just in conversation. Now it's those little things that, okay, now when I say something, I know it makes sense to you. Because if I'm talking to somebody that's way younger than me, if I'm talking to somebody that's way older than me, we're gonna be missing some stuff.
Yeah, there's gonna be a gap.
Right.
Yeah,
gonna be a gap.
He's gonna be trying to fight to find something in common. Like, oh my God. So what about yellow? Do you like yellow? Okay, that's good. No, I don't want to be like that kind of person. No,
right.
It has to be organic.
Cause listen, y'all could both like Gucci, but you like the old Gucci man and he like the new Gucci man.
Right.
The before jail and the after jail, like it ain't the same dude.
It definitely ain't the same man. Definitely ain't the same man.
So even though y'all like the same person, it's a disconnect because that time frame gives you that disconnect, and y'all still ain't relating, even though you like the same thing. Does that make sense?
What is Torrance talking about?
Yeah, he said a lot right here. What did he have to say? He said, as a man who's been married 3 times, it came to a point when I realized that I could only fix myself by pointing the finger at a woman who are low-hanging fruit is easy to do. So when he say low-hanging fruit, I think he mean like pointing it out to somebody that's like that ain't as good, or saying that they're bad, or saying that, you know, like the fruit, like saying that they, you know, blaming somebody else. You know, he really like took a step back and realized, like, you know what, I'll be on one too. Right. You know, or the thing that I'm looking for. Because like I said, like I made some sacrifices and I did some things that I was like, you know, like and then wifey could tell you, like, and because, you know, I met some, like, it was some friends, and I was just like, I told these chicks, like, listen, man, I met this chick, and I want to see where it goes. Because I just feel something. And I'm like, listen, and so if you be calling me and I ain't answering the phone, you know why. So don't be acting all crazy and be blowing me up 3 or 4 you know, extra.
Right.
Because I'm thinking ahead. Don't be messing up my good time.
Right.
I'm not really want to get with, right, for your BS.
Right.
That's how I was thinking. Like, you know, because some people look at it as flattery, and some people want that other woman to know that they got people after them, right? So they'll feed into it like, oh, you got a chick, who that? You know, I ain't want that. That ain't why I didn't want to have that extra, because some people like it just to because they toxic and they like that mess.
Right.
That ain't what I was looking for. Right now, mind you, stuff still happened in between, but stuff happened.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's gonna be like that till you lock it down and say that this is what I'm getting ready to do.
Right. But not only that, because people still because now people hating. Like now they like, what? Yeah, they like, what? You doing what? Like right? So now they putting on that full court press, like they doing everything to mess it up. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if they not happy, or if they thought they was gonna be the one in that seat. They real man.
Yeah. Like I had all kind of people trying to sabotage that. Man, look, people that was close to me was instantly mad. Like we was just dating. Like, man, you got with that chick. Man, we don't even do this and that no more. What are you talking about?
Why you ain't happy? Why you ain't happy?
For me, ain't thinking like that. We ain't like friends. Like we ain't even cool like that. What are you talking about?
That's crazy. It's crazy as hell. But I can't. I mean, I don't want to go on another girl's trip. So if she gets somebody before I do or when I do it doesn't matter. There's no way in hell I'm gonna hate on it because I'm tired of going out. Well, I love my sister,
love her to death,
but I want to go on a real date. Like I don't
want to go
Y'all go on cruises? Y'all go on a cruise?
I've never been on a cruise before. No,
y'all need to go on a cruise.
I can't drink all that water.
No, but good thing you be on the boat. Listen, man. Y'all was like, and I say that because. And it's funny, like I never been on a cruise before I met my wife. Right? And then like her, like when I met her and her family was going on cruises all the time. Like, so she would do it with her family and this and that and blah, blah, blah. I was like, whatever. But I'm saying that for y'all, that's a great place to meet some people too. Right? Because there's a lot of people that's like you in your position, like, I'm just kind of whatever, like on a different. I'm not saying that you're gonna go and it's gonna be like the Love Boat.
Right. No. I get what you're saying because I heard something on Instagram the other day. That man told he was on another podcast. He said you cannot meet nobody if you in the house. So what you think your man's supposed to be delivered straight to your door? You have to go out. Right. Since I work from home, I barely go outside. Like we might force ourselves to go somewhere, but I'm in the comfort of my own home. But yet I'm still saying, I want somebody to talk to. Yeah. So yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. We just got to make ourselves available, and I really do think we have to make ourselves available for a different kind of crowd. Listen, like we always doing what we're comfortable.
Right. You gotta venture out from your comfort zone.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
So you gotta venture out from your comfort zone because then you go, oh, wow, I didn't know. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so listen.
You gotta go to a golf concert.
Hey. Listen, you wonder why you meeting dudes at the gas station, because that's the only place you go is the gas station.
That gas up there to go meet another G.
I'm just saying, right? I mean, and like I don't know your life. I mean, I don't know your life. You telling me this? I don't know your life, right?
You're right. I'm always going to get some gas.
But I'm just saying though, right? So if you ventured out, you would meet a different type of person, and you could meet a different type of person that got his stuff together, because if you kind of venturing around the neighborhood, you kind of only getting what you're getting in the neighborhood.
Right.
That's true.
And then look, and not only that, look, watch this. When you get gas, you don't even like to get gas away from the neighborhood. You don't even like to get gas other places. You be like, I'll wait to get gas when I get over by when I'm close to home. I'm gonna get gas close to home. You don't even get gas in other nice ass areas where somebody might have their own damn money. You get gas in the area where he out he out right now because he about to go pick his chick up from work.
Yeah.
So you saying
or
don't
if he do got a good job,
get gas and Vinings and Smyrna. That's what you're saying.
Or if he do got a good job, he hand you in his card with his wedding ring. All right.
He ain't have to do that. He ain't have to do that to my sister.
I'm just.
It could have been a situation to where he was still wearing his wedding ring, and his woman could have been deceased or what have you. You never know. That's why.
See, listen, and like I said, that's the problem right there. Not only do you see the red flag, you be making excuses for him.
You make
him an excuse.
That's right. Yeah. Maybe she did. No, what? Why is you wishing death on something?
Y'all be so soft. Y'all be so soft on the wrong dude. We wonder why y'all stay mad. You be soft on the look, and you be hard on the good dude. I bet you be hard on the good dude. The dude to be really trying to get at you.
I really don't.
I do.
You know why? Look, I don't even know. But you know why I say that? Because a good dude come at you, you ain't gonna believe it's true. You gonna be like, man, get away from me. You be like, get away from me.
ManDeleon, I still got this one guy in my inbox. I met him while I was driving Lyft, and he had just got in a wreck like 2 weeks prior. Mm-hmm. The only thing I can't get with is our age difference. Like I said, I'm 39 and he's freshly 30. And I can't, he's a sweetheart. He works. He ain't got no kids. He's been married. So, he's done something that I haven't, but it's just the age gap. Mm-hmm.
You know what? Look. Now, look, don't knock it till you try it, for one. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm just saying. Like I say, like I'm saying, man, we all gotta make some type of sacrifice. Now, when you say he in your inbox, what does that mean? Like I know what it means in your inbox, but like, is it conversation? Is it just like, hey, or he talks take you out? Huh?
He done built a whole community in my inbox. Yes, he has conversations by himself. Oh my God, I feel bad for him.
Why? But why? Well, okay, so other than the age, why haven't you given that man a chance?
That's basically it. And there's really nothing that we have in common. Because I did, of course, try to give it a good old okie doke.
You think Sharon sacrificed her happiness for her age difference?
Who? What happened? Run that by me again?
Share. Never mind.
Say share.
Share. Never mind.
Hey, they can do that though, because they can bounce back.
Hey, but okay, so look. But see, this is what I mean. When I say, like, I remember, like, I used to say, you don't know your man or your woman's type, right? Because you could be with somebody and they not be your type, right? Mm-hmm. Like, seriously, and you know why? Because you might be with somebody for convenience or whatever. You just kind of dealing with whatever the situation is, but that ain't really your type, but you just with it. Like, I'm man enough and grown enough to understand I'm not my wife's type. Because her type is some old 6 foot whatever type, she like dark skin, but it just wasn't the height thing. Right? Mm-hmm. So I know if I'd have married 10 years ago, I still didn't have a chance. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But when she kind of changed her whatever, and then in the same token, she found me.
You come hold on now.
Well, she there. She's like, hey, but she there. So whatever. But I'm just saying, but we got what we got now. You get what I'm saying? Like I get it.
You see what she said.
Don't we put words in your mouth?
And because it sounds.
But you get what I'm saying, though. You get what I'm saying.
She didn't settle. She just liked the person that she was with. Right. And you didn't come in that 6 foot package, but it didn't matter because of who you are. So I get that. I married somebody that was completely not my type. and it didn't work. And I haven't dated anybody that wasn't my type since. But my thing is, I gave all sizes a chance, but I'm only attracted. I'm only attracted to bigger men. There's no if my husband is supposed to be a smaller man, I guess I won't get married because I'm only attracted to bigger men.
I'm bigger than her.
Huh?
I'm bigger than her.
Smaller men I won't even talk to. I don't like slim men at all. Period.
Oh, you mean slim? You mean like skinny?
I don't like.
You don't like no skinny dude. You need a Gerald Levert. You need a Gerald Levert.
If I'm missing out on my man because of that, then I guess I'll just be single.
Now, look, because it's because I'm having a conversation with Big Gurl Talk. So is it like, because I used to think that like a lot of chicks like skinny dudes. Like I thought like big girls like skinny dudes.
So let me go ahead and we're gonna.
Because I said like then because you know what, and I was a little dude. I was like, I knew a lot of big girls like they like skinny dudes and little dudes. I'd be like, hey, it was kind of crazy to me. But
so first things first, Big Gurl Talk is not for big girls. That's just the name of our show. It's about being grown and talking about the adult conversation.
Like
we just have to be two big girls talking. So let's go ahead and clarify that.
Thank you. Not only for me, thank you for the clarity. That might misunderstand.
No. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to clarify it. And second, I'm that person. Like I would date a bigger guy, but I prefer slim and tall because I'm big and tall.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want us to aesthetically look okay together. I don't want to be out here looking like the number 10.
Yeah. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all be a dime.
I'm done.
Y'all be a dime.
But here's the thing. So that's what I prefer. But what I attract, totally different. I attract slim, short guys. I attract younger guys. Like I'm talking about my nephews them age. I'm like, dude, do you not know I'm 39? They're like, oh, my baby mama 35. So I'm not your baby mama. And you sitting here 25 years old.
You know what? But see, and you know what? I'm gonna speak for them young dudes right there. Cause that was me. Right? I've always been attracted to older women. I always had. Just because I ain't had the young girls or girls my age, I just didn't have time for it because they be playing games. So if I was younger, that's how I looked at it, right? Because I could talk to that woman and she gonna let me know. She gonna be like, "Hey, it's happening or it's not," right? But that's what level I was on. That's what my conversation was at, right? So not only was I attracted to that, that's like I said, like so even when I got older, like I was saying before, I still couldn't have those conversations with these younger chicks because I was just like, come on, man, like I need to be able to talk about something.
Yeah, because it definitely depends on your conversation. If you're not acting wild and crazy and young, maybe it might work on some aspect.
I might forget that you 27.
But then I have boys like that are in their 20s. Not only will you not survive me, you ain't gonna survive them because ain't nobody trying to feel that. So I'm just gonna let you go on about your way because you're not gonna live. You can't survive here.
The boys in our lives are like, what you doing?
But see, listen to what y'all saying. Y'all talking about the boys in y'all life. Then y'all talking about meeting some boys. See, the problem is y'all need to meet some men. Because y'all meet some men, you meet some men, they ain't concerned about your boys as much as they just respect them as your sons as they are.
That's
not as a threat. Not as a threat. They just look at them as your sons, not as a threat. Right? When you meet a man, you meet a man as such. So
I agree.
And in a sense for you now, so in a sense for you not wanting to mess with somebody that might be 9 years or 10 years younger than you, yeah, because they're closer to your son's age. I get that, right? In that sense, but like I say, is a maturity. You know, if they got maturity, then that's different. You see what I'm saying? So I knew I was like a little more mature for my age, so I looked at things different. So, you know, it was only natural for me to be able to, like, I couldn't talk to that older woman if she didn't want to be bothered with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had to be saying something right or be about something for her to, you know, be able to just give me a shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but you know, so I had a little game about myself because, but I couldn't have that young boy talk and then be able to pull that older woman with some young boy talk, right? So.
But it don't matter because I can't do that big of an age gap.
Well, I mean, I'm no, and trust me, I got that a lot. Like, trust me, I got some women that were just like, man, I don't care. Right? And we was cool. We were gonna hang out and everything. They'd be like, yeah, but whatever. But what I'm saying, and as I get older, I get that, right? But you know, I didn't think about it then. I was living life. Like, I'm just trying to do the most. Right. You just trying to do the most. You just like, listen, man, I'm you 25, you think you grown as hell. Right. and you really don't, you dumb and don't know nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Like my dad used to tell me, you ain't lived long enough to know what you don't know.
You gotta know what you don't know.
Right? Like, for real, because you think you know stuff, but you ain't lived long enough to realize, because once you actually live long enough, you realize, like, I ain't know nothing then.
Right.
Because it's the only thing that life experience can teach you. It's only some things that just getting to a certain age can teach you. Right? Because, you know, that's why that's why we celebrate milestones of becoming 40. That's why we celebrate these milestones of becoming 50 and 30 and all of that. That's why it's a big deal. Because you know people that don't make it to live that long, right? And so we take it, you know, because so at times when you took it for granted, you go, wow, you know, man, you know, and then with that come knowledge, right? Mm-hmm. At least so you think, you know.
Yeah, it's supposed to happen. That's supposed to happen. Right. But like I said at the beginning of this entire conversation, I know I'm not a perfect person, and I'm willing to compromise and I'm willing to do all this, but in my opinion, I have not seen anything to compromise for. So I'm focused on my own business, my movies, things that I got shit, my bank account. That's what I'm focusing on. So if he fall in my lap, guess what? I'm gonna catch him. But other than that, I'm done looking. I'm other it.
But you know what? Let me say this to y'all. So, you know what? I think I got to that point where I was done looking. Right? So it's on the way for y'all. It's coming. Because if you at that point, because I was fed up. I'm telling you, I was done. I was done. I was just like, I don't even care. Like, I keep meeting. I keep meeting these bubble heads. Like, I was just like frustrated. Like,
for real.
But I prayed though.
It's just
I prayed, and it's like you were saying earlier. When you pray, you gotta be specific, right? And I, you know, because I was dumb. I used to pray for strength, and then you realize while you're going through a bunch of stuff, like, hold on, let me stop doing that.
Right.
Right. Because for you to be strong, you got to go through stuff to be, you know, so hey, hold up. So I was specific, you know, I wanted somebody, you know, but one of the things I wanted somebody to love me for who I was, right? Because you can have all these other things going on, but if they don't love you for who you are, then it really don't matter. Right. Because I'm just saying, because we all like we all want these superficial things, you know, they look a certain way or whatever, man, you know, and then, you know, you could like something and don't nobody else like it, but if you cool with it, then cool.
Right. That's true.
But it was just, for me, I just was like, I mean, I was praying. I took a chance. I didn't know. And then Then one morning, about it was like it just like magic. Like about 5:30, 6 o'clock one morning, my phone beeped, and it was it was history.
Okay.
Right? I mean, for real. I mean, but and it sounds crazy, but that was what happened. But I mean, I was like, I didn't know. I've been down. I moved to Georgia on some old whim and a dream type thing. So I was just out here by myself, just anyway. You know what I'm saying? For all that time. So for years. So it was just I just got lucky. I keep saying I got lucky, but then I'm saying I prayed for it.
Right.
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 So I don't know, but whichever one it was, I'm blessed and I'm grateful to have what I have. So I guess I'm kind of saying this to y'all. It's out there, right? He out there.
It might be.
He out there. Listen, he out there. If I gotta send him to y'all,
you still got our address?
Please send him.
Okay.
He out there. If I gotta send him to you,
my PO box number.
The only way I'm gonna send him to you is that you gotta get out of that county you in.
Listen,
I ain't gonna say it. You just gotta get out that county. You gotta venture out that county a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta come up a little bit.
We gotta get out the South.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Listen, I knew when I was back at home in Ohio, I wasn't gonna find a chick that I wanted there. Right? Because chicks is just crazy and they just own one and they just and then I remember growing up listening to Frankie Beverly, and I always used to love that song Southern Girl, right? Y'all don't know the song I'm talking about? Southern Girl by Frankie Beverly? Look. Because I'm saying if you don't know the song,
I don't know the song.
You don't have to sing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that I just remember being a kid, like I'm talking about 8, 9 years old, and when he sang that song, I just like, man, I'm gonna find me one of them. I'm gonna find me. I remember being a kid, like I'm gonna get me a Southern girl, right? I don't know, I was intrigued, like that just sound like because he was just saying all these beautiful things, like she just do all of these, and she cared for you, and she love you, right? I was just like, oh man, for real, I gotta get me one of these. Right? And then he's like, I've been around the world. It's the best I found. I was like, oh, I gotta get one. I'm serious. So
I gotta get one.
I'm so serious, but like, so for me, I was like, one day I'm gonna do that, But like, I remember going back home to Ohio when I got the service. And I gave it that try. Like I'm going home. I'm gonna see what happened. I messed around, got married. That didn't last. Like, yeah, right. The first look, and then that didn't last for like a couple years, and so this is my second marriage. Okay, so let me say that so it makes sense.
You should say how you mess around and get married.
Because I'm messing around. I didn't mess. Look, it's really a whole nother story. Like I really tell a whole nother show about that debacle. That's what it was.
The old recent piece of the who did I get married to?
But when that was done and over with, I was still there. Is what I'm saying. And then I was just miserable. So I just knew I had to make a change, and I wasn't gonna get it there. But then even when I came here, I just went through some things. But like I'm saying, like even through all of that, I didn't know I would be where I'm at today. You see what I'm saying? Because it was times where I felt like you guys felt like right now, and it's just like it's unseeable. Like I don't even feel like how it's even be possible that I could meet that person that I could really just be my best friend, type thing. Because we could do that. like we liked a lot of the same thing. I mean, not everything, obviously,
Right.
but you know, a lot of the same things. You know, we got enough in common where we good. You know, so I wish that for y'all. I truly do.
Well, thank you.
Well, y'all need to host some kind of singles event or something.
You know what? You know what?
Look, now the wheels turning.
Y'all need to do that.
Because
so we were looking at doing a Big Gurl Talk like single mixer or speed dating or something like that. But if I'm hosting, I can't be in it.
No,
So
you can't be hosting that because you can't be on the stage trying to navigate and make everything right. And then you know, because that dude, you know, dude over there needed time to holler. You know, you can't be running to the stage and trying to be involved with stuff.
Somebody else to do. I got the idea.
Yeah, we can collaborate.
Because Gigi got a lot of followers. Right, he got a lot of followers. And there be some single dudes up in there too, you know.
Man,
she got, you know. Listen, we'll see.
Yeah.
Take that offline.
We work that up. Because I mean, because I know, like I said, I know y'all for years. I know y'all good people. You know what I mean? And like I say, I just, you know, it's just a shame because I feel y'all pain. I feel y'all pain because we in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, you know, like
I'm okay. Listen.
Listen.
To be a millionaire, billionaire by myself, I spend my money on my own.
No. When I say that, because we in Atlanta, you know, that's what that was for. Like, because the rate of, you know, you finding that one that like
it ain't tainted.
Yeah. He just and not even in his past, like, you know, not like that ain't what I used to be on. Like,
right, yeah, very present.
You know,
right now.
Like when chicks say, like when chicks be like, oh, when I was in college.
Yeah.
I experimented when I was in college. Like, get out of here. Get out of here with that.
All those stories getting ready to be told on the 21st. Then Freak Me coming out. Yeah.
They missing some years. They only got a couple years though, but then again, that might be good because I won't be in none of them because I was in 95, 96. I was here.
Oh, that's the year that is coming out, huh?
No, they ain't got that.
Yeah, for real.
No, they go like 90. They got like 98. They had like 98.
They're fresh now.
Look, I was all up Memorial Drive and dancing out on 20. I was all out on the I-20 dancing.
And I'm gonna make sure I
in the middle of the highway. Like it was unreal. It was unreal though. It was unreal. Like, and I was young. Like, it was unreal. Like, I was 19, 20. It was unreal.
I wish I could. I wish I was old enough.
Like, I was like, no, I was like 20. Yeah, I was 20, 21. It was unreal. It was just.
I ain't never go. Now they bring out something about the Summerfest in Charlotte.
Yeah.
I'm in there.
Oh,
they guarantee
every year she was there.
Well,
I couldn't even go to no concerts.
Well, if they don't bring it out, you need to do it yourself. You need to go find somebody with some footage. Put it out yourself.
You need to keep that locked.
That footage. Look. But look, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all no more. I definitely appreciate y'all, man, for coming on ManDeleon Straight with No Chaser. Be sure to go check out Big Gurl Talk. Let them know where they can find you.
Every Sunday on Facebook Live, the Big Gurl Talk page. See it behind us, BIGGURTALK. Every Sunday in the 5 o'clock hour.
Yes. So they got time to get home from church and eat.
And come on and join us for an hour over there on Big Gurl Talk every Sunday. And if you miss it, we're going to upload it to YouTube, Big Gurl Talk 23.
Yes,
you can watch all our episodes over there.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Thank you so much for having us.
My man Tori said it was a great time. So
I bet
It was. It was. I had a good time.
Well, I definitely appreciate y'all for coming on, man. Much love and success to y'all, man.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
All right.
There it is, man. We got the lovely Miss Christine and Jamilla from Big Gurl Talk. It was definitely a pleasure, man. I go way back with them sisters, man. You know, we got history, so it was only right to have them on the show and everything. And it's glad that, you know, I'm just glad to see them doing their thing. They got their own other ventures, you know, authors writing books. They got production. They be doing their thing. Definitely be sure to go check them out. But man, I'm out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for coming by. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the channel, ManDeleon Live. I'm out of here like a breeze through the trees, and when I'm gone, I'm taking all the leads. Much love and success. Y'all stay blessed.